Once again, I hate to keep coming back to the rule of law. I think one of the most important and effective things the state attorney general can do is by making sure that folks know what the laws are, that they have knowledge of the laws, that they know that it'll be applied on a consistent and non-arbitrary and capricious, in a capricious manner. And I know that I recently met with some folks from the NFIB, and I know that there's some folks there that are very, they haven't formally as a group endorsed my campaign, but I know that they're very enthusiastic because they understand that I understand that the role of government and you as Attorney General is to make sure that the laws are enforced, and if people aren't obeying the laws, that they get prosecuted. Because if someone, for example, even going back to the white collar or the consumer fraud question, if someone is engaged in something illegally or something shady as a business owner, very often that can reflect on other business owners or people in that field. And so that's why I think you have an obligation to make sure when someone's breaking the law, those cases get prosecuted, and that people, if there's a legitimate business dispute, you push that to the side. But this also comes back to, at the end of the day, the state attorney general is the lawyer for the state agencies. And so you can have all the greatest legislation you want passed, or all the, this reform or that reform, or dealing with, less regulation. But at the end of the day, if the agency's lawyers are telling people, oh, you can't do that, or you have to do this, or oh, you can't, you got to crack down on that person's license, or you can't work with them on this issue, that's when it becomes problematic. And so I think that your role as Attorney General is to make sure that you are helping implement, if something's passed, whatever the bill is, but if something's passed, that you are there to help implement it and the agencies get the advice they need. So that way, as I said earlier, the agencies are making sure they're not being obstructionist, and they're really actually working forward to making sure the ball's moving forward, and we're working together for Team Arizona and not for Team elected official X, Y, or Z.